The title of the poem is Why Do We Stand Here? We stand here because we heard the cry of the young girl from under the bridge. We felt her heart break. We saw streams of blood meander down her legs. Windows of the soul were broken. We saw life ooze out of them. When trying to wipe her tears, we touched her wounds. We could smell death in her clothes. It's a miracle she continues to live with a bleeding heart, breathing hard, suffocating on memories of her rapist. She told us her sisters exist in a world where they are expected to fight, defending themselves with their hands tied behind their backs. We are trying to connect to your soul, and this microphone is a bridge. We are trying to pull humanity from underneath your soul so you can stop confusing it for a carpet. We are trying to give her a hug so her broken parts can stick together. We stand here because we met the African woman. Her insides were on her hands. Before we could even ask, she told us that men come here to feed their prides. Even though she has wings, her reality is the reason she remains grounded. She cracked her back by the ungrateful boulders she insistently carried uphill to greatness. The bucket of water on her head is a metaphor of the world she carries on her shoulders. Her smile is a mask she puts on when those she cares about walks in. She's a mortuary to herself. Inside her, we found dreams she killed when trying to be there for everyone. Therefore, she couldn't be there for herself. She keeps using parts of herself to feel and seal the cracks of others. Her pregnant thoughts are trying to birth a better life for all. They take the shredding of her happiness and the death of her dreams as normal labor pains. Now the question is, as the world is trying to say it keeps making her a victim, who will be there to save her? We are broken sons. When the walls were caving in, we were inside. We saw images begin to move on the wall. We stand here and try to stitch together our broken parts. Our homes are in a state of emergency. We come to pray on the stage. To us, these poems are catharsis from our melancholy. We are getting baptized here. We always walk out a different man. We are silent victims. They taught us it's wrong for a man to cry. Then they started breaking us. We were raised to be soldiers. Now that the war is over, we do not know how to be humans. We are walking skeletons of our father's wishes. We're hoping one day our hard work will answer prayers of our unborn children. We get on stage, rip open the rib cage so we can massage the heart. When we recite these poems, we're not asking to be accepted. We're just breathing life into the lungs of our calling. We can't keep quiet, for in silence these words burn our lungs. We stand here to testify. We've met fathers who long to see their children, whose worth is weighed against the weight of their wallets, whom have lost their names and now referred to as that thing, that dog, the Satan, old man who stripped naked for the public to see their dignities in the past. They are dragged by their genitals. Their entire being is eclipsed by indigence. Retrenchment and job scarcity refuse to visit the mind when these men are being castigated. Their children are throwing stones, they're being crucified every day. They are seen as having nothing. Their solitary confinements are built by the unwanted love they desperately want to share. They told us, nothing is more painful than having your child used as a weapon against you, made to believe that they know everything, whilst they only have the short end of the stick. They never chose to be below the poverty line. Perhaps they are victims of the system. We stand here to say we know they exist.